Have you ever wondered why some people look decades younger than their actual age, while others seem to age rapidly, appearing tired, wrinkled, and frail? What if I told you that the answer might be sitting right there on your dinner plate? What if the very foods you believe are nourishing your body are actually accelerating your aging process without you even realizing it? You see, every single day, millions of people over 50 make the same innocent mistake. They reach for foods that seem harmless, foods that have been marketed as healthy, foods that their doctors might have even recommended. But here's the shocking truth that the food industry doesn't want you to know. These seemingly innocent foods are silently stealing years from your life, draining your energy, clouding your mind, and making you look older than you should. The most terrifying part? The damage is happening right now, with every bite, every meal, every day. Your cells are aging faster, your skin is losing its elasticity, your joints are becoming stiffer, and your energy is being zapped away. All because of 5 specific foods that are probably in your kitchen right now. But don't worry, because today, everything changes. Today you're going to discover the 5 most dangerous aging accelerators that seniors unknowingly consume daily. More importantly, you'll learn exactly what to replace them with, to not just slow down aging, but actually reverse some of the damage that's already been done. This isn't about following another restrictive diet or giving up everything you enjoy. This is about making smart, strategic swaps that will have you feeling more energetic, looking more youthful, and living more vibrantly than you have in years. Your future self will thank you for the next 15 minutes you invest in watching this video. Now, before we dive deep into these age-accelerating culprits, I want you to know that I'm here because I care about your health and your quality of life. I've spent years researching the connection between nutrition and aging, and what I've discovered will shock you. The food industry has been misleading us for decades, and it's time someone told you the truth. If you're serious about aging gracefully and maintaining your vitality well into your golden years, then I need you to do something right now. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because this channel is where we reveal the truths that nobody else is talking about. We're building a community of informed seniors who refuse to age before their time. And here's how I know you're truly committed to your health. If this video resonates with you and you're ready to take control of your aging process, type "Stop Aging" in the comments below. If you're not ready to make these changes, type "Not yet." Your engagement tells me that you're serious about this journey, and I want to know that you're with me. Now, let's talk about the first food that's been silently aging you from the inside out. This food is found in almost every American kitchen. It's considered a breakfast staple, and it's been marketed as heart-healthy for decades. Yet, it's one of the most potent aging accelerators you could possibly consume. The first aging accelerator: breakfast cereals and refined grains. Picture this. Every morning, millions of seniors pour themselves a bowl of what they believe is a healthy breakfast. The box promises heart health, fiber, and essential vitamins. The marketing shows active, vibrant older adults living their best lives. But here's what's really happening inside your body when you consume these processed grains. The moment that first spoonful hits your tongue, your blood sugar begins to skyrocket. These refined grains have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients, leaving behind pure, concentrated carbohydrates that hit your bloodstream like a sugar bomb. Your pancreas scrambles to produce insulin, and within minutes, your entire system is in chaos. But the real damage goes far deeper than just blood sugar spikes. This process triggers something called glycation, where excess sugar in your blood binds to proteins in your body, forming harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These AGEs are like rust forming inside your body, damaging your collagen, stiffening your arteries, and accelerating visible signs of aging. Think about it this way: every time you eat that bowl of cereal, you're essentially rusting from the inside out. Your skin loses its elasticity, wrinkles form more easily, and your joints become stiffer. The very breakfast you thought was starting your day right is actually starting a cascade of aging processes throughout your entire body. And here's what makes it even worse, the blood sugar crash that follows. About 2 hours after eating these refined grains, your blood sugar plummets, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar. This creates a vicious cycle that keeps you trapped in a pattern of accelerated aging all day long. Dr. David Perlmutter, a renowned neurologist, has extensively researched how these blood sugar fluctuations affect brain aging. He's found that people who regularly consume high glycemic foods like breakfast cereals show signs of accelerated brain aging, including memory problems, cognitive decline, and increased risk of dementia. But wait, there's more. These processed grains are also loaded with inflammatory compounds. Chronic inflammation is now recognized as one of the primary drivers of aging, contributing to everything from wrinkles and age spots to arthritis and heart disease. Every bowl of cereal is like throwing gasoline on the fire of inflammation burning inside your body. The tragedy is that many seniors eat these foods multiple times per day, thinking they're making healthy choices. They have toast for breakfast, a sandwich for lunch, and pasta for dinner, never realizing that they're accelerating their aging process with every meal. The second aging accelerator: vegetable oils and processed fats. Now, let's talk about something that might shock you even more. The cooking oils sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, the ones you've been told are healthy alternatives to butter and lard, are actually some of the most potent aging accelerators known to science. We're talking about canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, and other vegetable oils that have become ubiquitous in our food supply. These oils are in everything: salad dressings, mayonnaise, fried foods, baked goods, and even foods labeled as healthy or natural. Here's the devastating truth about these oils: they're loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, and when consumed in excess, these fats become highly inflammatory in your body. The ideal ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids should be about 4:1 or even lower, but the average American consumes a ratio of 20.1 or higher, creating a state of chronic inflammation that accelerates aging at the cellular level. But inflammation is just the beginning of the problem. These vegetable oils are highly unstable and prone to oxidation, especially when heated. When you cook with these oils, they form harmful compounds called aldehydes and other toxic byproducts that damage your cells and accelerate aging. Think of it like this. Imagine your cells are like the metal on your car. When exposed to oxygen and moisture, metal rusts. Similarly, when your cells are exposed to these oxidized oils, they become damaged and age rapidly. Your skin loses its glow, your joints become stiff, and your energy plummets. The processing methods used to create these oils make them even more dangerous. They're extracted using high heat and chemical solvents, then bleached and deodorized to make them palatable. What you're left with is a product so far removed from its natural state that your body doesn't know how to process it properly. Recent research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that people who consume high amounts of these processed vegetable oils show significantly more signs of cellular aging, including shorter telomeres, the protective caps on our chromosomes that determine how quickly we age. Dr. Kate Shanahan, a family physician and author of Deep Nutrition, has extensively studied the effects of these oils on human health. She's found that they contribute to everything from wrinkles and age spots to serious conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's disease. The third aging accelerator: sugar and artificial sweeteners. If you thought the first two were bad, wait until you hear about this next aging accelerator. Sugar, in all its forms, is perhaps the most insidious age-accelerating substance in our food supply. And I'm not just talking about the obvious sources like candy and desserts. I'm talking about the hidden sugars lurking in foods you'd never suspect. That innocent-looking yogurt in your refrigerator, it could contain up to 30 grams of sugar. That's more than a candy bar. Your favorite salad dressing, loaded with high fructose corn syrup. Even foods marketed as healthy, like granola bars and fruit juices, are sugar bombs in disguise. Here's what happens when you consume sugar, especially as you age. Your body's ability to process glucose efficiently declines. This means that the sugar stays in your bloodstream longer, causing more damage. It attaches to proteins and fats in your blood vessels, creating those ages I mentioned earlier, literally aging your cardiovascular system with every sweet bite. But sugar doesn't just age your blood vessels, it ages your skin too. Dermatologists have a term for this: sugar face. People who consume high amounts of sugar develop characteristic signs of premature aging, deep wrinkles around the eyes, sagging skin, and a loss of facial volume. The sugar breaks down the collagen and elastin that keep your skin firm and youthful. And here's where it gets even more sinister. Artificial sweeteners aren't the solution. While they don't raise blood sugar directly, they disrupt your gut microbiome, the trillions of beneficial bacteria that live in your digestive system and play a crucial role in healthy aging. Recent studies have shown that people who regularly consume artificial sweeteners have altered gut bacteria profiles that are associated with increased inflammation, compromised immune function, and accelerated aging. These chemicals also trigger cravings for more sweet foods, keeping you trapped in a cycle of sugar addiction. Dr. Robert Lustig, a pediatric endocrinologist at UCSF, has dedicated his career to studying the effects of sugar on human health. His research shows that fructose, a type of sugar found in many processed foods, is metabolized by the liver in the same way as alcohol, creating toxic byproducts that accelerate aging and disease. The fourth aging accelerator: processed and cured meats. Now we come to a food category that might break your heart because it's so deeply ingrained in our culture and convenience-focused lifestyle. I'm talking about processed and cured meats: bacon, ham, sausages, deli meats, hot dogs, and yes, even those fancy artisanal salamis that seem so sophisticated. These foods contain preservatives called nitrates and nitrites, which give them their appealing color and extend their shelf life. But here's what these chemicals do inside your aging body. They form compounds called nitrosamines, which are potent carcinogens that accelerate cellular damage and aging. When you eat a sandwich with deli turkey or start your day with bacon, you're essentially consuming a cocktail of aging accelerators. These meats are also extremely high in sodium, which causes your body to retain water, leading to puffy, aged-looking skin and putting stress on your cardiovascular system. But the real kicker is the advanced glycation end products, AGs, that form when these meats are cooked at high temperatures. Remember, AGs are like rust inside your body, and processed meats are among the highest sources of these aging compounds in our food supply. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as tobacco and asbestos. They found that consuming just 50 grams of processed meat daily, that's less than 2 slices of bacon, increases your risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who regularly consume processed meats show signs of accelerated cellular aging, including shorter telomeres and increased markers of inflammation. They literally age faster at the cellular level. Dr. Dean Ornish, a clinical professor at UCSF and founder of the Preventive Medicine Research Institute, has shown that eliminating processed meats and other inflammatory foods can actually lengthen telomeres and slow the aging process. The fifth aging accelerator: conventional dairy products. This last one might surprise you because dairy has been promoted as essential for bone health and overall nutrition. But conventional dairy products, the kind you find in most grocery stores, contain hormones, antibiotics, and inflammatory compounds that can accelerate aging, especially in people over 50. As we age, many of us develop lactose intolerance or become more sensitive to dairy proteins. This can trigger inflammatory responses that manifest as skin problems, joint pain, digestive issues, and overall accelerated aging. The hormones in conventional dairy, including IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor, can promote inflammation and cellular aging. Modern dairy farming practices mean that conventional milk often contains residues from antibiotics and growth hormones given to cows. These substances can disrupt your body's natural hormone balance, particularly problematic as we age and our hormone production naturally declines. The pasteurization process used for most commercial dairy also destroys beneficial enzymes and proteins, leaving behind a product that's harder for your body to digest and more likely to cause inflammatory responses. The solution: age-reversing food swaps. Now that you understand what's been aging you prematurely, let me share the good news. You can reverse much of this damage by making smart food swaps. Instead of breakfast cereals, start your day with pastured eggs cooked in coconut oil or grass-fed butter. These provide stable energy without the blood sugar roller coaster. Replace those inflammatory vegetable oils with healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. These fats actually support healthy aging and can help reverse some of the cellular damage caused by processed oils. Satisfy your sweet tooth with fresh berries, dark chocolate with at least 85% cacao, or natural sweeteners like raw honey in moderation. These provide antioxidants that fight aging rather than accelerating it. Choose wild-caught fish, grass-fed meats, and pastured poultry instead of processed meats. These provide high-quality protein and healthy fats that support cellular repair and healthy aging. If you choose to consume dairy, opt for organic, grass-fed, and preferably fermented options like kefir or yogurt, which provide beneficial probiotics that support healthy aging. Your path to age-reversing nutrition. Remember, aging is not just about the passage of time. It's about the choices you make every single day. Every meal is an opportunity to either accelerate or decelerate your aging process. The 5 foods I've shared with you today are silent saboteurs, stealing your vitality and adding years to your appearance without you even realizing it. But now you know the truth. Now you have the power to choose foods that nourish and rejuvenate rather than deplete and age your body. The changes might seem small, but their cumulative effect over months and years can be absolutely transformative. Your journey to age-reversing nutrition starts with your very next meal. Make the swap. Choose the life-giving foods over the life-draining ones. Your future self, more energetic, more vibrant, more youthful, is waiting for you to make these simple but profound changes. If this video has opened your eyes to the hidden aging accelerators in your diet, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries about healthy aging. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 aging accelerators surprised you the most? And what's the first swap you're going to make starting today? Your journey to age-reversing nutrition begins now, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Remember, you have more control over your aging process than you ever imagined. Choose wisely, eat intentionally, and age beautifully.